some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature, an unexpected raindrop in Shanghai, or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop, having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver, or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, I think we finally made it. After a little bit of turbulence with the stream, I started the stream and then it broke itself and I couldn't rescue it back. So hopefully you're now with us and we can get this on the road. How are we all? We surely got sound now. Are we good? Have we got sound? Are we live? Thanks, James, for the absolute wind-up. Very much appreciated. You absolute git. You got me. You absolutely got me. Not fair. Not fair indeed. But how is everybody? Working like F1 Clash. Jesus. I mean, that was a rough start. I was like talking. It crashed. I could see it all drop. I had to go and reset the internet. But, oh, I know, Bradley. I know. But we're here. We're live. I'm doing a sprint at the moment. So, don't worry. We're going to get a sprint reward, hopefully, in a minute. But, don't need that one. But, I think as we start the stream, I'm going to do something that I kind of want to do more often. And I'm going to try and do this. I want to start off with this. I enjoyed this yesterday. And I think while we let everybody get set and get ready to come back in, because obviously the stream broke, let's have another go at trying to guess today's driver from this. So this is basically, if you weren't here last night, this is Wordle, but you've got to guess the F1 driver. And obviously it's got his driver, flag, team name, car number, age, year and win. So who wants to have a guess first of all then? A complete random guess. And we'll start off, maybe, in the strongest possible way. I want to hear some intro. This is from 2014. Sorry, I forgot to say, Kimmo. From 2014. Kalen, welcome. Anybody want to start us off? Come on, there's 20 people in here. No, MK, this is how we start in the stream. We're going to start off in a nice little driver of the day. Jenson Button. Right, here we go. So, not a great start. He's after 2000. 15 race wins. He didn't have any more than 15 race wins. He's lower than 45. And he's not British. And he hasn't drove for Mark Webber. Mark Webber didn't race 2014 onwards. I don't think with Maldonado. He only won one Grand Prix. So since 2014, he only won one Grand Prix. So you've got to think outside the box here. One Grand Prix win. What are we reckoning? Perez? He won more than one, surely. Ocon. Ocon's a good shout. Ocon is a very good shout. Thomas, either you've gone on this website and found out, or you have just put in the best absolute guess that you could have. That is yeah, well, that's over. You'll be glad to know, some of you. We are going back on to F1 Clash then. There we are. Look at this. This is old school, isn't it? Well done. Well done, Thomas. You got it right. Gonna say Kubica. Ocon was a great shout. It really was. And we have a little bit of lag. Club request to your main account, please accept. I can try and have a look after, Cheyenne. Absolutely. We'll try and have a look after. We're thinking either Ocon or Gasly. Seems a good guess, then. That's a fair point. Well, fair guess. So, safety car at Monaco. Free-to-play account. Hopefully no hutch issues tonight. That's what we don't want to see. And hopefully, well, maybe get a few crates or two. If it was zeros wins, I'd say Azza. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. Gasly was 2020. Where did Gasly win? Was that Monza? Did Gasly win? 2 P1s. P2. 2 P1, 1 P2. Got 2 Zenith and Epic Magnussen. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Not many good rewards. Anybody else had some decent sprint rewards so far? Let me know. Mark, we have only just come back on the stream. Literally 7 minutes. New Grand Slam crates suck. They're just Weber. Yeah, Weber's a high drop rate, annoyingly. Very annoyingly. Verstappen, Mac 3, Lewis and K-Mag. That's pretty good, Andrew. I'd take that all day. Getting dropped the week before from RB. Yeah, I think it was, Paul, yeah. Was that when Hamilton and Verstappen crashed? Was that race? Or was that when Ricciardo won? I think that was when Ricciardo won, wasn't it? Because of this one coin crate, make Andretti level 7. Yeah, a lot of people... Obviously, these one coin crates have disappeared because Hutch had an issue with them. So, if you have seen the one coin crate that I did earlier on, it is going to come back. It's just the fact that Hutch had some issues with it. So, we're still waiting for it to come back. 4 P1s and a P2 since yesterday. Any good, Mark? That's what you get ahead of the rival. Nice little move into P9. And we've got to be close to the sprint crate. I think 6 races we're going to do this one in. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Mark says. Okay. We got 30 points pretty much from that, 29. Is that enough? Look at the bad matchmaking. I called it. I called it in the stream title. And have we got a crate? We have. But it's P2. Mark, welcome. Welcome along. Dogs are going to go mad because somebody is coming to the door. And it's not fish and chips, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you of that. Not fish and chips, I can assure you. 30 DC, so I'm good. Needed 21. Hey, that's bonus. The big DC crate timer just in time. Hey, MK. Right, 2 seconds. So, GP coming up, but sprints first of all. Any guesses for the first sprint crate? Cheyenne, I can't have a look at the minute. I am on my free-to-play account, so I'll have a look after. But come on, let's start this nicely. Alonso. Please be a good epic. Come on. Ocon. Come on. There's Kevin. May needs to enter CGS. Probably about the same level as you, MK. Let's put it that way. And then finally, let's go. Let's go. No way. The worst reward you can get. All them sprints, all them races to get P2 and Zenith. Wow. Just wow. That is not what we needed. Not what we needed at all. Damn it. Needed better than that. So let me just sort my camera out. Looks a bit better. Yeah, that's annoying. Mark, I'm hoping so. I am absolutely hoping so. Hey, look at this. Oh, when did that get in there? 1 platinum crate and a 3-hour coin surge. Cheyenne, the main is pretty much maxed. It needs like 100 Yuki Tsunoda, that is it. When did this little gem come in? I'll take a platinum crate and some coins. ×2. Some extra bucks. What are we going to get in here? Gasly. Motion. Zhou today after the legendary drivers book. Okay. Hulkenberg. Hey, Lando Norris on the free-to-play. Now harder matchups. You know it, Calum. Norris and Valtteri Bottas. That's alright. I'll have a bit of that. Let's, I guess we got to start racing pretty hard then. Let's go. Let's get the next sprint unlocked. Let's get some... Watch all the bad matchmaking come now. Should we do a little, Shall we do a little match-up thing? So, let's go... Let's go this. We're going to get... So, let's do a little fun, shall we? Because I think if we count it right, I think it's 2 now. So, hold on. Let me set this race going. Let's just put it on medium, so I'm not too bothered. Where is... Ah, there it is in the corner. Right, so we're going to have higher team score. We're going to keep track of this. Okay, so we're going to go. Might actually push off the line for once here. And then let's... How can we paste that in? Paste reference. Will that work? Yes, here we go. Oh no, that don't work. No. Let's just do how. Let's just count how many higher. Lean, welcome. I can't do. I'd have to add another text, I think. Text. Let's try and do it. Let's try and add it. This is going to keep going. Spartan, we're all good. How are you doing? So I want yellow. And then the background colour. Where is that? That is there. Cool. Change that in a minute. Like so. Right, nearly there. Just stick an outline on this. Serdi will make it. I don't really know if he will. I have absolutely no idea based on how he might do. Really no idea. How can I add? Where is the outline? There it is. So, let's go that. This is going to be a bad race. I'm currently occupied. Getting everyone some better... Uh-oh. I'm doing all the keys that are all shortcutted. Oh, I've just added an image as well, not text. Damn it. So, add... text. Cheyenne, it is difficult without... But this is a free-to-play account. It doesn't do too bad. Doesn't do too bad. Right, we're nearly done, I promise. Nearly. Just got to do this one more. Ugh. So, lower team score. Here we go. All this. Just for this. Just for that text. Right, okay. So higher team score and lower team score. That will do for now. Let's see how many we get. Let's see how many we can track. And then we'll go from there. We'll see. Took me far too long to do that, though. Need to win the races. Good stuff, Spartan. Glad you're all good. We'll get to see you in the upcoming event. Which event, Andrew? Is that the Grand Slam or GP events? Cheyenne, probably in a couple of weeks they'll open. You would be higher with this account if it was free to play but main. Potentially. Yeah, I know what you mean. If I raced harder. Probably, Andrew. I'll probably make it. Just about. It's going to be close. I still haven't made it yet. But it will be close by the end of the season. By the end, what, a week or so? I don't want to lose this. But I've been messing around for far too long. And surely we don't lose this. I want to be able to see it. Yeah, I mean, if I do obviously get through, I'll record, of course. Just don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I think I need about 30 legends. So if I have to, I can buy a crate. And hopefully it's the crate of the drivers I need. That's the difference. So, rivals pitted again. That means more points for us. It's MK's famous line. I could get the content without it because at the end of the day, the Grand Slam, everyone's going to be racing the same GPs, the same duels. It is just going to be a different leaderboard. A second leaderboard. That's the only difference. As we are going to come home in P9, P11, but times 2 coins and a victory. That is what we needed. And a decent haul of points in a tricky Monaco circuit. What do we get? We come home with 30 points in the end. Just over 5 days. So that means we should get a decent amount of epics, right? Should get a decent amount of legends, sorry, between now and then. JK, appreciate it. But make sure you get your exam done. That's bigger. Nice coins in the bank. 30 points to start off with. Not the best, but it's okay. It's alright. Let's try and make that lower team score a bit better. We get a lower team score for the first. Jesus. Is this game feeling alright? 1. And let's make this green. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Actually, no page at Singapore. All about the cornering at Singapore. I've just realised you can't see the comments in the top right. I've just realised that. 3 minutes. Probably start on softs here. Use a bit of exception, why not? Let me bring the chat box up as well in here just quickly. Chat box. There we go. Just move it below me. There you go. That's better. Right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Need to go on like crazy when Grand Slam... Yeah, it's going to be down to who's got the most time available. Boost nearly every race. That's true, Paul. Only this season, though, Paul, that is. Last season, it wasn't like this at all. Now we have to use boosts everywhere. That is literally how the game runs. Which is a shame because I don't like using it. I wish we could save some of these boosts. Smaller team score. Yeah, it'd be interesting now to see Undertaker. It'd be very interesting. But we got one team score lower anyway. It's always good to probably count on, because we'll probably get through about 20 or so races. Will be interesting to see. You've watched me for hours before and know that I get tough matchups. I don't, Cheyenne. Don't have that game, no. Sadly. Carlos, welcome. How are we doing, Carlos? Welcome to the stream. Give a lot of rep. Yeah, exactly. You know, you never know, MK. My new groups for the Grand Slam might be okay. It might all work out in the end. Whereas your GP grouping might be really tough to get that rep. It'll basically suit anybody with a new account in Champions. That's pretty much what it will suit. How would you rate this season in one word? That's a good question. How would I rate this season? Confusing. And only because of GP. I think GP is one of the most exciting features on F1 Clash. And nobody really understands how it all works. So I'm probably going to say confusing is going to be my word. I don't think that's a too bad of a word, really. Sometimes it's been confusing about the legends and how we have to pay. So I think that's fair. What would everybody else's word be? Whoa! Did anybody just watch that crash? Did anybody just see? That car just went absolutely flying. What the hell? I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get my own channel up here. Hold on a minute. I need to see that. I need to go back and have a look at that. Because that was that was crazy. Let me find this. I've never seen a crash like it. Jesus, that's a big head. This is weird because this is not. Right, we're not under safety car here. Oh no. But is it here? What the hell? Oh, gotta go back. What have Hutch designed here? What is this crash all about? Watch Russell coming from deep. Oh my god. What the hell was that? I think that is the best crash that I have seen on F1 Clash. That was incredible. I've never seen an accident that big. Usually they just go into the wall. I've never seen them spin halfway around the track before. That was amazing. I can't believe that just happened. George Russell absolutely took one to the cleaners. Oh no, the old rain's going. That's never good. Yeah, Caden, I'm going to have to download this stream, I think. I don't think I can clip. Maybe I can after. I'm going to run out of tyres. I'm going to go backwards. I might lose this duel. Oh no, Rivals on wet, so I won't. Yes, it was, Mark. It was just after Sector 1 that happened. Oh god, how is that rival so quick against versus my car with no... How's he holding on to positions and I can't hold on to positions? But luckily, we're going to scrape through and get the win. I should try and download it. That was unbelievable. So, there we go. Job done, win in the bank. So, what else we got? $58 points. It was literally Russell. It was Russell no brakes. May Pockler, welcome. And we've got 1 to add to the list. We're going up to 3 on the higher team score count. Yeah, I'll try and do that as a short. That was pretty impressive crash by George Russell. Gotta use some boost that I don't usually use now. Exception. When do we ever use that boost? Antonelli crashed deja vu. Yes, Antonelli crashed in Monza in practice, didn't he? Initially. Russell crashed in Japan? Who knows? I don't know if he has before. What am I on here? Oh, you can't see it because I've got yellow disabled. Basically some sour fruit gums. Cheap and cheerful is what we call it. Yeah, I remember the Australia one. Don't know, Cheyenne. We've been asking for it for a while. It seems some sort of contract changes as to why Qatar isn't available. Something to do with F1's contract. I don't know why we can't race it, though. It's in the other F1 games. So I don't know why. Upside down in the middle of the track, yeah. Shouting red flag. But good chance for some points in this race. Afternoon, Tim. How are we? Welcome along. Singapore hit the wall last lap, won P3. Yeah, he was pushing for that P2. Quite a big fight, wasn't it? Welcome, Nick. Yes, Nick was just in time for the big crash. I've never seen a crash that bad on this game. I see cars just go off into the wall, I get that, but I've never seen a car miss the first turn, come off the track, hit the wall and spin into the track. That's what I have never seen on this game. Definitely going to try and record, somehow record that, but watching, just not chatting, I was doing sprints. Don't know how I can unlock the Contenders League legendary drivers like Villeneuve and Graham Hill, Damon Hill. Just through the crates, Cheyenne. It's the only way. You either got to purchase, or you got to get lucky in the free crates that they drop every single day. They are pretty much the only way. Coat was always good for cars going off. I think I've had one at turn 1 off the hill. Up the hill and into the wall. But yeah, Julianis, welcome along. And we are back out in P9 and P4. Sent you the clip on Discord. Sweet. Thank you very much, James. That will save me a lot of time and effort. So thank you for that. That was, yeah, I'll definitely try and re-upload that one. So, P3. Well, look, if we can get the win against this rival again, happy days. Hit the like button for the algorithm, Nick says. Yeah, everyone, make sure you do hit that like button for me. Free to do. Don't have to pay. Hit that like button if you enjoy our content, our live streams. If you enjoyed strategy guides, which I did release about 45 minutes ago. So when you're done with this video, make sure to go and check out the qualifying guide ready for tomorrow. It features James, his lovely new track map that we've got for Japan as well. It might just be them ones then, Cheyenne. They should be in the other crates. In the other Legend ones. It'll just be that crate you're looking at. They're not in normal crates. They're in the actual proper Legends crate. Not Legendary crates. The proper Legends one. Just go gravel turn 1. Yeah, off the race start. Turn 1, lap 1. MK. Yeah, we've had some dodgy racing over years. But what's not so dodgy is we are on the final lap. We are beating the rival who has a lot of power unit left. But I think we're far enough away to take 47 points here. Will there be new tracks? There's only one track that can be added though, remember, isn't there? It's only Qatar. I don't think they're going to do that one. Yeah, this race has flew, Mark. But job done for us. Not going to complain. 47. Get them 47s flashing. We don't see that very often on this stream nowadays. With the current track rotation. Against Senna level 2 and Epic Verstappen got annihilated. That is not good. But job done. Nice little win. And he had 139 power unit as well. Hit the back of the cars in front and stay there. Yeah, Nemesis for Andrew just. Good work. Nemesis is good. And we are on 105 points. And let's see what our next matchup will be. I'm hoping it's... I'll go higher again. It's going to be higher for a lot of these. There you go. 4-1 so far. Four to 1 on the high. This is the worst track to get it at as well. Monaco is impossible. Never mind bad team score matchups. 16th, 14th. 64 of these. We'll keep on using them. And is it a real player? It is a real player. Makes it even tougher. Come on, we got a sprint to win. Hurry up and ready up. How do you know the... Just guess, Cheyenne. Absolutely guess. And hope I'm right. Hard tyres with ballast. Which is interesting. 2 weeks in a row I've missed final. Oh, Mark, what was you in last week then? Contender. We need to get past the rival hard tyres if we can. And we can. Round the outside. What a move. Hamilton into 10th. Game hate. He does, Mark. He does hate me. But we've got a good start. Person who knows by the first try. Oh, I'll take it. Absolutely take it. That deserves a like, Cheyenne. Come on. If we can keep winning, we're going to get a load of coins. That's going to be the good thing. If we can just keep this winning streak going. As we get past the rival with our second car as well. 3 weeks of contender and only one final round. Well, I've been 3 juniors and 1 challenger so far, Mark. That's how interesting my GPs have been. But it's they're such tough groups. I can see why only 1 point would make a massive difference. Pit pass, unlock gifts, and I like you. I'll try and get you in after this, Cheyenne. Depends what level you're racing. You won't be able to get into the main club, the top club, depending on what you're running. But we've got a club for every level, so make sure. I'll put the Discord link in the chat right now. Join the Discord, and we can see which club you best fit into. They're all the same access, all the same guides, strategies, everything. 4 cards for Lauda level 4. Oof. I reckon you might be lucky tomorrow. I reckon you'll get them. I reckon you've got that in the bag. With your luck, Davor, absolutely. As that is Hamilton into P8. Rival's pushing now. So here comes the push from the rival. And we're just going to grab into P7. Oh, rival's just going to get ahead. Champ or contender? I don't know what to do on this account, if I'm honest. I don't know if to go champs, or I might go contender. I haven't done a contender this year on this account. Let's see if we can get past the rival. Rival's going to be pushing pretty hard. Going to go to soft tyres on them hards. And we're going to just try and sit behind the wheel. And just try and gain some power unit. Rival's got full power unit on the hard tyre strategy. They're just coming into the pits now. Oh, just get ahead of them. That's good. Not easy to overtake though. That is the one thing we know about. So he's still got to come through on the softs. And we are catching the rival slowly. Where is he as well? He's still a few positions back. Good move by Norris. And we are catching the rival too. Remember, we have a faster setup. I don't know about faster, but we have more cornering on our car. So I'm just not going to panic yet. Still only 1 place behind. Let's try and close up. Rival's pushing as hard as they can here to keep me at bay. See if we can make a move anywhere. Come on, round the outside. Oof. It's going to be pushing all the way for victory then. Can we get the rival? Now we can get through. And push. Shouldn't be able to catch us now. Ah, Cheyenne like it. Poor Lando. Hey, job done. Good little win there. That's it. Never back down. Always fight hard. And that was a good win. Nice little win streak going on of about 2 at the minute. There you go. Wow, they had 241 cornering. And we won. Jesus. I don't know how, but we got the win. I would take that any day. I'm not quite sure how we managed that victory. Really don't know. But what's it going to do for the matchmaking? Are we going to go 1 and 5? Or are we going to go 2 and 4? It's going to go 1 and 5. Shock. We're on to... I mean, that is mad, isn't it? 1 lower team score since we've been tracking. And 5 higher. That is pretty mad. 14th, 24th. We've got the wet track as well. Running out of boosts, really. Running out of the good stuff. Right then, let's push. Look at Hamilton, right at the back. P24. And I'll tell you what, if he gets a start like that more often, he can start there no problem. Norris. Just right behind the rival. Can we get ahead of the rival? Yes, we can. Up to P11. Make that P10. And P15. Very, very good start. Your stride is so bad. I know, Shine. My F1 manager career so far is absolutely terrible. I am generally afraid to get sacked at the end of the season. Agree with you, Paul. Yeah, 30 team score is about the limit, I would say. The higher you go as well. It's just so tough. But I'm just intrigued to track it to see what we actually come out wise on this stream. How bad will they be in terms of matchups? A lot. But Hamilton closes. This is going pretty good. Just need to win. That's all I want to do. Gets that ×2 coins still coming in. The race starts has been problematic all season. You get a perfect start, you get stuck. It's a bit of a myth, race start, I think. They don't drive around. They haven't got that intelligence of driving around cars in front who get a bad start. That's the one thing they're missing. Depends on their overtaking though, Shine. They could have the cars around you could have good overtaking. So it really just goes to and from. Just got matched with a 1748. Wow, Bradley. That must be on the limit. And Reaper is here as well. Reaper, welcome. How are we, Reaper? As up to P9. They'll start probably going on to dry tyres now. Might give us a little bit of an advantage. Yes, they do. This is where we get stuck behind everybody now. Because we can't overtake in the wet versus dries. Yeah, well, glad to see you back, Reaper. Here we go, look. Come on. Come on, get past. Oh, come on. Come on. We can't actually get past. Now we get past. I feel like they've messed around with it again. I can't actually overtake Hamilton here. Hamilton is on medium tyres. It literally doesn't work. Come on, like, get through. Now you get through to P3. Finally you get through. Strudor, you did a good job, Herbie. It's about to rain actually again, so we're going to be good on tyres anyway. Reaper, it's because one of our old club mates passed away. So just in respect, in solidarity. So it's going to be wet to the end of the race. So we should be able to pick up 47 points in this race. We should be getting them neon 47s flashing very shortly in the chat. If Hamilton can get past. Rivals on the hards. And we are cruising. Correct strategy applied. And there you go. Last lap. 45% rain. Job done. Right up here, look. 45, 46% going up. We are absolutely golden. We're going to come home. And let's hear it in the chat. When we cross the line, you know what to spam. Look at the traffic. Job done. That's a big, big points. Oh yes. Lucky 47. It was easy, MK. Strategy perfection. I like it, Shine. Yes, let's go. 47. Easy. But the problem is now, MK, we have to wait half an hour for the rival to finish. Because they are on the wrong tyres. Come on. This is when it gets so slow. Look at them absolutely crawling down the straight. Even worse at the corners. The pain of being too good. I know. But finally they come across the line. About a minute later. No, JK. Power unit is pretty much broken. It's very easy to win at power unit tracks anyway. Or easy to score big points. So we focus on the other two. 1493. Let's go. More coins. That is also a 5-win streak. And we're on 182. So we need 43 points from this final race. So if we can get Imola, we're going to be laughing. Because we get a good boost. Oh my god. Why? It'll probably stick me on Monza wet again. Don't do it. Yellow Ferrari livery. I don't think they had a Ferrari livery. Couldn't have been Ferrari. It must have just been a unless it was an old livery. Full, pretty much, JK. Forfeit till you get Imola. Just the coins. I don't want to lose the coins. Let's just. Oh, it's a big matchup, isn't it? Good point. We might as well. Check the face. We might as well try and just get an easier matchup. We would have lost that race anyway. We're going to lose the win streak. Oh, now I need to close this off, don't I? Going to Madrid. Easy's not happy. On a free as well. Oof. Alright, come on. Give me a bit easier on the tracks. If it's Monza and mixed weather, not too bad. What the hell? Oh, this is going to get expensive. This is going to get expensive. Nope. Nope. How have I got such bad matchups on this game all the time? Favourite track? Probably Brazil or Silverstone. Days that... No, appreciate that, Easy. Beating my opponent by only getting about 20 points per race. What series are you in, Paul? We can get you, if you're in our Discord, we can get you the resource guide. And it'll tell you. We just need Imola. This is, how many bad matchups? Oh my god. Literally. Oh my god. We are not getting the luck. To 8 bad matchups. 8 versus 1. I need to quit again. I don't know if I've got the Paul. Basically, if you go onto YouTube, look in any of the videos, you'll get the link. I don't think I've set the Discord bot up for Twitch, sadly. Let me see if I can find it in one of my videos so I can put it in. A lower one. And we're going to Imola. Yes. Perfect. This is a perfect race. Exactly what we needed. Medium, medium. I'm going to stick Lumberjack on because I can. Paul, I've got you that link now. That should be in there for you, Paul. Right. 43 points to get. Good job, Reaper. I played it before it came out. I got offered the chance to play. Obviously, I did a few videos on GT Manager. Got the chance to play it early access, so I've got a couple of videos out there, but it was very early days at that point. But GT Race in Imola and Assetto Corsa. Decent game. I don't know why I thought GT Manager. Come on. 43 points. And a hell of a little bit of luck needed. Problem is, good stuff. Glad you're in, Bull. Worked nicely then. Still got to get the points here. Should be able to. No, I'll try and make sure, Cheyenne. Thanks for popping in. Visited track. Spark. Truck, welcome. How are we, Truck? God, how I just can't overtake. It seems like I've got to this race and now it decides I can't overtake. Out of all the races we've been flying past some overtakes, now seems to be the problematic one. Just when we needed a big amount of points. Oh, again, just can't get through. But we're going to push all the way in. Just as you're joining, Truck, 43 points for us to get a sprint crate. That's what we need from this race. Yes, exactly, Shine, yeah. Effing resets. I've done a video today, if you want to check it out. It explains what happens at the season end and the season new. As Hamilton into the pits. And he's out in P5. Lando need now. So we got to get No, that's fine. You'll get some subtitles in there as well. What is your feeling to the new season? I don't know. I just don't know what it's going to be. Problem is, mate, they change something big every season, don't they? So it just depends what they change. Should we be more... Yeah, I was about to say, should we be more concerned? I don't know. I've got a feeling they're going to get it right. I don't know if it's a feeling or a want, but I think they will get it right this year. F1 25, I've seen a couple of backwards tracks which will look quite cool. I haven't played F1 properly for a while, but I've seen some of them. Series 1, yes, Cheyenne, yeah. You'll start as if you've just played the game. But you'll have books, boosts and liveries like you carry over from this season. Well, I think you'll probably have club tournaments straight away. I think you'll have normal GPs. The question is, do they mess with anything here? Do they add servicing? Do they add fuel? Do they add VSC? Do they add DRS? There's a few things that they could potentially add. I think DRS is probably the easiest one to give a speed boost down the straight. But I don't know. Yeah, they might not change, James. I think it's quite a big task, and the information that I seem to read on Discord when Sam goes, it would be a massive change to do something on GPs, indicates to me that maybe they're not changing anything at the moment. Otherwise, I think maybe they'd say they'd wait till the new season. Let's go. 46 points. It was worth it in the end. Was the sprint worth it, though? Yes, it was. We finally get one. Let's go. Absolutely. Not today, Julian. It's not today. Make sure, everybody, please do hit that like button on the stream as well for me. If you are watching, as everybody says in the chat, please just hit the like button. Absolutely free to do. It helps promote my videos. The more that enjoy it, the more that it goes out there. So that's the reason why we ask you, please do hit that like button. So, P1. Formation laps. You kind of get that with the qualifying, though, at the moment when they go around the track. You kind of get a little bit of that. No fantasy team either, no. 31 glide. 9 cold fusion. Did you take the dog a walk? What else are we going to get? Free Kevin. That's it, mate. You tell him, Reaper. Absolutely tell him. And then drum roll it. Not really what we want at this stage, is it? I mean, least he's in the right racing suit at the moment. That's the one thing you've got to admit. Least he is in. Hutch haven't got to change his race suit. That is nice and easy for him. They've just got to put Yuki in a different car. Slowson. So, not worth it, was it? Not worth it. Let's just open this free crate, because you never know, there might be an epic in here. Thomas, welcome. Not today. No epic today in there. And let's get back into it. I think we've done 2 sprints now, and it took. Oh, there you go. Back to a higher team score. There we go. The number creeps up. Oh, God. Don't want that many. The number creeps up again as we go to Hungary. Norris 13th, Hamilton 21st. Do you watch the F1? I've seen some of it, Reaper. I've seen some of the highlights, to be honest. It was quite interesting. Self-control. Jan Otmar going for the big win. Yes, Mark. I did 1 week of Contender, and that was more just to see what happens. I didn't even get through. I took a queue. And then obviously recently, yeah, just gone, wow, look at this for an awful start. Absolutely awful start. Yeah, Red Bull livery does look good. Very similar to Racing Bulls, though, when you consider Racing Bulls are white and they're going to be like a chrome. But now we get a few positions, which is what we need. Very bad start. We try and watch the races when we can, yeah. The real early ones are a lot tougher to watch. Where did the rival get to? 1 and 5. Racing Bulls was a white RB. Yeah, pretty much. Now it's the same as the Red Bull. It's probably better than the Red Bull. Welcome, Akash. How are you doing? How are we? Because can we get into 10th? Yes, we can. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm not quite sure how milestones will be told. I think we'll be able to track the progress and we'll see them appear. Unless there's going to be a game section in the game. I think they did say there'll be a club leaderboard in the game, I'm sure. Sure they did say that. So we might be able to track it in the game. It's Norris up to 9th. And a safety car. I would go with the latter, Mark. I would take your time. Catch you later, Cheyenne. Thank you for watching. The Racing Bulls are good. They are a very good team this season. And I honestly think Liam Lawson will go back into that Racing Bull and suddenly he'll be into the top 10. Generally think that will be the case. You'll see suddenly a big change. When does the Grand Slam start? So qualifying ends on the 7th. So literally next week. And then is it the week after? I can't remember what day it is. I didn't think I was going to qualify, so I couldn't really remember. Yeah, well, he had to, didn't he? He had to send them. Start day, the 7th. So it is the 7th it starts. Is that what they're saying? Will I qualify? Most likely. I would say I would qualify. I think I need about 30, 40 legends to qualify. I opened one of the 20 legendary driver crates the other day. And got not a lot of duplicates at all, if any. It was actually pretty good. But I don't want to promote spending, so I don't show you. So, P6. At least we're going to get some decent points from this. Safety car's annoying. But we should be on for some decent enough points. Nicky Lauda. I know. I can't remember what Nicky Lauda is for me. I think he's level 4. But he's too far off. He's too far off level 5. Or I think he's only got 16. But you don't know how many that's going to take. So Hamilton 8th. Norris 7th. And Rival took a 1-2. But, you know, higher team score Rival. Real player. Downforce boost. We'll continue on our self-control. 7th and 8th. That is okay with me. Sadly, it's a loss. But, you know, we got to lose at some point. We just want to keep the coins going. That's the only thing. We've had ×2. We've got 2 hours left of it. Yeah, Perez will go to Cadillac because Perez will bring up massive sponsorship. And another very bad matchup. These matchups, terrible. Look at that, 10-2. And we're off to Monza as well. These are pretty tough matchmaking. 14th and 20th. And I don't think we're going to be a complete wet race here as well. Don't think Ricciardo will come back. I think he's done. It wouldn't surprise me if he's done. So, is it a real player? No. So there's a chance that we could potentially win this anyway. But it's going to be very tough. We get a bad, not a bad start, but could have been a lot better. Need to make some positions now, though. Rival's not going to be using any power unit. Can we find any movement? No, we can't. Going backwards. P11. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think that's the motto this season. Is if they don't change the GP groupings, don't rush for GP next season. That's the motto. Take it easy in junior, and then challenger, and then contender, and then champions. Absolutely no point going straight into champions. Oh yeah, well I thought, Nick, why not? Like, it takes me about 2 minutes to set up. Why not start seeing what we're up against? And honestly, you know, you've all watched me for 3 hours the other night get all higher matchmaking. So I thought it's just going to be interesting to see. Danny Rick doing endurance racing. Yeah, that might be IndyCar probably. Good shout. Or maybe NASCAR. So just try and keep gaining power unit. Rival's well back in 18th. That's going to be good for us. I know. I do know, James. The temptation is going to be so hard to resist. So everybody is going to go to wet tyres here. That Rival might get ahead of us. Although we got... Because he's got the later pit one, he gets ahead. And now we're in trouble because we've got to get back ahead of him. The problem is, ever since 2 years ago, I've always been racing in Champions GP. Always. So, it feels very weird not to do that. I've always been straight in Champions GP. Fancy F1, welcome. How are we? So I'm not going to score massive points here, but I think we could try and win the duel. Got some good advantage positions at the moment. Yeah, we're all good, mate. That's well done, Andy. Getting closer to that P1. Can we get past Arkham? No, we can't. No move still. So what is he? P. We're comfortable at the moment. Truck, I'm trying to get a better group. I've been in top group Europe all season. I'm trying to change that. I need a P1 still, which is my struggle. Sammy, welcome. So Hamilton 11th. Norris 13th. Fingers crossed, Andy. Fingers crossed for you. And that's a good move for Hamilton up to 10th. Any more positions? Yep, there you go. 12th place as well. And 11th. 10, 11. That's okay. Thomas, so apparently when everybody claimed the offer, it said there was like 5 available and you could only claim like 1 of each offer. So I think from what I've heard, I spoke to MK because he's caught up more than me. I think they're going to be back out tomorrow. That is when the offers are going to come back out. So they will still come out, but it will just be tomorrow instead. So that was a good win. 64 points we're on at the moment. Moving to NA, much easier. Thanks for what you do. Still in junior. 3 P1s out of 4. Good work, Frenchie. That's good. 3 out of 4. Success. And we do just get a lower team score. Just. 10 to 3. That is still a big, big difference. Caleb, you'll get them tomorrow as well. Yeah, you should get them tomorrow. It's just that they're down at the moment because of some issues that they found. So, Monaco. Let's use some gin. That picture is too cute. Well, you never know. Come on. No, Bradley. You just kind of... We know the top group is the top people. They're the best players in Europe. That is all. It's just based on who your opponents are in your group. You can work out. What was the problem? Yeah, to Villa, James, yeah? Game crash yesterday, Sammy. Yeah, it was server issues. I think that's what the platinum... I think that's what the platinum and coins is for, the times 2s. So at the moment, again, we lead. Oh, not another safety car. They do not want us to come P1 today. Not a chance. Hey, Nick, all them psychopaths like MK. Oh, battery dying. That's never good. Get the charger in. If you all hit the like button, I'll get some battery back in my phone. Nothing, MK. Apart from dodgy safety cars again at Monaco. Always a pain in the backside. Definitely just don't want safety cars, ever. Unless they're like right at the end and they're quick. Or in GP they're good. But not in sprints. And this is pretty much a 1.5 lap safety car as well. It'll give me full power unit back, that's the good thing. It will actually help me extend to do a 5.3. That's good. True, MK. Well, that's how do you think I watched my Russell crash? First is Albano. I think so, truck. Medium to high speed Japan and McLaren usually have abundances of that. I think McLaren are going to be too strong. I think everyone's got to take a lot of catching up to do against McLaren. But you know what it is? You know what it says? McLaren have to get the points on the board while they've got the advantage. They have to make the most of it. So, back to soft tyres after this one. And we should... Rival's not going to get the softs 4 laps, so this should be job done. Opinions on Ferrari. They're quite disappointing, haven't they? Looked really good in the sprint. They actually looked good in the race, especially Leclerc in China. But we have to say extremely disappointing. It was a big win for Hamilton in the sprint. And yeah, rear wing regulation changes for Japan. So how much will that impact McLaren? We're about to fight. I think there's no way that rear wing of McLaren is making them that good. No way. No, Andy, just playing on phone. No, it's literally what I'm playing on. It's just that I'm streaming it to my computer. So that you can see it. So Hamilton up to 6th. Norris up to 11th. Yeah, that Red Bull car looks terrible on fuel. I don't think so, Paul. It could have been just a mistake on the day for that race. But it'd be interesting if they checked it for the sprint, wouldn't it? It would have been very interesting. Were they just trying to get lucky? So, I think we're going to get the win here, which is good. All about winning those races. Getting the coins in the bank. Cheyenne, make sure to join our Discord, because if you're racing in Series 6, we can't accept you to the main club. We can accept you to one of the other clubs, but not the main club. But I can't do it while I'm on the stream. Yeah, difficult. It's a difficult one, but their car did fail in the end, so you kind of respect that maybe they are right to do so. They check all the cars. I think they do a handful, don't they? Don't they do a spot check on some of them? Like, a lot more detailed, that is. So, 34 points. And we're up to nearly 500 million. Only if Horner complains. What will... Oh, I was about to say what will be the next matchup. We've already got it. It's higher again. back to 11-3. 14 races and 11 have been higher. That is quite shocking. I mean, that is not fair at all. James, you made me panic then, thinking that I got my dates mixed up. Yes, use Jin and Jin. I was thinking, no, I've not missed it, but it's next week. Right, can we get a better start? Welcome, Toki, how are we? We've got ballast boost by the rival. And we have got Hamilton and Norris flying up the inside of some cars, which is good. Russell comes back past us. So we've got a good little gap over the rival, who is only P16, Max Verstappen. And we haven't used all our power unit. Yeah, they need to do like a Drive to Survive, but not edited. Just the pure, real clips. That would be good. Uncensored F1. As we get past the rival. So in a good little position here. Still rival 9th and 15th. Yeah, I like Drive to Survive. I really like Drive to Survive until I realise that they put clips together to make it different. I know they got to make it exciting. But I kind of, when I started to notice things like the Netherlands race and they stuck the podium onto a different race, kind of made me not like it as much, because obviously I know that that's not real, which was a bit of a shame, because I thought apart from that it's really good to see the behind the scenes stuff, like really good. Like, we all want to see behind the scenes of F1. We want to see everything that happens on a daily basis. I do, Nick, yes. Never watched the onboards, but I do have it, yes. So, pit stop time as we get into 9th place. Since you watched it, Devil don't like Max. Wow. So, Norris comes back out in P8. Hamilton in P13. Appreciate it, Mark. Thank you. Have a good one. And yes, Man United losing. I don't know if I want them to lose, Forest to lose though, Mark, because we need to catch Forest up. I hope so, James. That's the one thing. I went into NASCAR Manager earlier, to be honest, and they've got a few good things in NASCAR. They really do, like the crash cam. They've also got that you can, you know, the free crates that you get every day on F1 Clash, where you every 4 hours you get like 2 crates. You can open up the free crates and then watch an advert to get another free crate. Like, they've just made it so like able to get stuff. Like, it's actually pretty good. I know stuff costs a bit more on that game, like the pit pass costs double the price of the F1 one. But some of the ideas that they're doing and the features are actually pretty decent. I think if Hutch put them together and put all that, I know they don't want to make the same game, get that, But you know, like the race tonight, you know, like everybody saw the Russell crash. Like, if you saw that in a crash cam, it would be epic. Absolutely epic. Even NASCAR has got literally behind the car view. So that's as close as we get. You can actually sit behind the car. It's got some really good features. So Norris hanging on to P4. Yeah, that's a concern probably I've got, Nick, is how long until they raise that price, because that's been the same price for a while now. The question will be is when do they up it? Or if they up it. I don't want to say they will, I don't know, but you would expect at some point, if everything goes up, that is going to have to go up. As Norris P4 and Hamilton P8. This was a higher team score rival, I think, as well. And we're going to take a nice win. Job done. Good win. And Josh, welcome. How are we doing, Josh? Good points. 38 points from Monaco. Against a higher team score, 1-5-4-1. And that is why I give you the setup that I do. Because it's better than that. Level 5, level 6 for Stappen. Well, that's it, yeah. You got to balance it off, MK, with better stuff. Better rewards, better crates, more boosts. You've got to get reward for it. Over 90% on the free-to-play account now, Josh. And over 95% on the main account. As another higher team score. Up to 12. Well, exactly, yeah. You want to be seeing some... You want to see 150 Cuppa, 150 Street Shark. You want to see 10 Legendary crates in there. You want to see reward. Definitely. Look at this, 12-3, absolutely killing me at the moment. Hamilton needs luck on the first corner. That is what Hamilton always needs. If he goes to the inside, he'd get a field day. And we're going to go inside to outside, which means we're going to lose all the positions. And then back down to 15th and 19th. I don't think I can get the 4 laps, Julianis, that's why. I'm not used to these drivers, so I don't actually know. But I might go 5 laps if not. I think Hamilton I might go 5. But into P12 we go. Rivals up to P7 now. They've had a good start. Force off, and Norris force off more of me. Yeah, it probably could. I'm just not used to the drivers. I might do a 5 medium on Hamilton. But Rival seems a lot quicker than us around this track. We just get stuck and then we can't overtake. That's our biggest problem at the minute. As up to P9 we go. Not another safety car. Now I'll go softs. I mean, safety car is not the worst thing here. You know the best thing for the pit pass? The pit pass is so good because you can queue crates. That is solely the best reason for, especially, I know when we're like maxed out, towards the end of the season, you don't need to queue as many crates. But from a free-to-play player, that is what I miss the most. Because if I open a green crate, I have to then open something else 3 hours later. Or I have to be thinking about opening a gold crate through the night at 8 hours. I can't just whack all the crates and wake up and all 4 are opened. I have to really strategically unlock my crates. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do next season, James, I think. With the books that I've got, I'm not going to be buying crate offers. I'm not going to be buying get Max Verstappen. I'm going to just be opening all the crates. Because, ultimately, if you get ahead early in the season, people just catch you up. It's pointless. You might as well just open all your crates really early and then just reap the benefits. So that's the way I think I'm going to go with it. Oh, I still can't overtake. We got a chance now, maybe. Oh, we still... Rival not looking the fastest since he's gone to mediums. Hamilton certainly not the fastest. Absolutely struggling everywhere, always. We're going to get good points, though, I think, here. That is going to be the one bonus we're going to get as we get into P4. Yeah, I'm 100% going to be opening all the crates early. That is going to be my go-to next season. The rival's pushing hard. Push to the end with both of these now. Let's see if we can take the win. Oh, we might be able to. Go on, one more move. One more move. Yes. Oh, no, I don't think we're going to get him. Oh, we're just going to miss out. Oh, it's still a good race. I'll take the points. Just didn't have the power unit. Didn't have the power unit. 41 points, though. From Hungary, which is good. He's good, good, good. $177 we're on now. Which is annoying because that's actually 48. Another higher team score. I don't think any new tracks. I think we're all waiting for Qatar. That's the only different one, isn't it? I don't know if we're going to get that. So, Monza. Mediums. Yeah, that's why P1 is so important. So, anybody who gets 100% on the CC score is going to get a massive advantage next season. Because that 6-month pass of reduction timer, and then on top of that, all the pit pass like MK says, it is going to be a good solid 9 months of cheap crates. That is the best thing they've done for a while. And yeah, if you're 6 months, you'll be around 7 or 8. If you're... Or probably, sorry, if you're 6 months, you're going to be 9. If you're going to be... Oh, it's just going to be 3 months, you're going to be around the 4 5s. Big difference. That's why I need the P1. That is all I'm going to need. That is why I'm pushing. That's why you have not seen the main account for a while. That's true, though. You're not wrong, MK. Uh, 6 months is... That is 100%, yes. And then it's 3 months, 45 days, 30 days, isn't it? I think the lower ones. Julianis, what are you missing, Julianis? It's got to be driver unlocked then, I imagine. Yeah, I got P2 at one stage. I got a P2 by 1 point. Supercharger come and beat me. That's the closest I've ever got to a P1 this season. Assets can't max out everything. Ah. That's a shame. Because you've had a few P1s off memory. Oh, not another safety car. Really? Another safety car. I think at this rate I'll be making this my last sprint because this is painful and I'm not going to be able to do another sprint in half an hour. Definitely not. And I've still got another race to do after this one, so I might do this race and then one more race. Oh great, Aditya's going to beat me in the sprint. Aditya, let me win. Let me have it. I'll give you a Kit Kat. Oh, this is painful. So slow. Rain coming down. Everybody is going to be on the... I think the wet would stay... I think it will stay dry. Sorry, it will stay wet for long enough. I think once we get going... Oh, jeez, everybody's on wets. I thought everybody would have gone dries. Hi, TMD, welcome. Struggling on Monza, no worries. You might nick it. Oh, well, look at me, I've got a safety car at Monza now.
2 secs, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
As Halo hits the sub as well. Thank you, Halo, if you are watching. Thank you very much. It's going to be dry. I mean, this rival probably will end up beating us here. Because he's still got that one car out on the dries. It's definitely going to go dry. Do I just go one stop? I don't want to use all the boosts. Here he comes, Davor. Here he is. What a legend. Oh, he was approaching. We're going to get the win. Bit of gifting. Let's go. Oh, here comes Lean as well. Lean with the 10. Let's go. Come on. The sound's got to catch up with itself now, because here comes Lean's 10. Lean and Davor. Let's go. Mateus with the As a W win. I think you're eligible all the time, Nick. Basically. Yeah, everyone get the W's in the chat if you're watching. Oh, we love the dance music. Julianis. Loads of new members. That's what we like to see. Into P4 we go. Remember, we don't have a power unit set up, so we struggle at this circuit. Big time. But Davor and then followed by Lean. Thank you very much for the gifted. Very much appreciated. As always, as you know. So luckily we don't need... Oh, I need to pit. Don't not cancel the pits. Why forever. But Night Pig, welcome. Well done to everybody who got a membership, courtesy of Davor and Lean. What we might do is we might... Oh, wow. Aditya's just told me he's beat me already. That's great. Well, he ain't getting P1. Aditya, am I going to get P2? Is my P2 safe? Make sure to tell me what you get as well. Because if you get something rubbish, I'll be thankful. Hopefully in the nicest possible way. Oh, wow. I mean, I'd have took that all day long, because that would have upgraded my car part. Oh, we're going to get somewhat rubbish now. 100% going to get something rubbish. Hey, no worries, Night Pig, courtesy of Davor or Lean. What we might do is we might start the next sprint. I'm not going to be able to finish it on here, but we might as well get a couple more races in just to see how we do. Why not? Oh, and a bad T2, yeah. I mean, I should pit really here. Is he going to pit? Is he going to risk it? I mean, I've risked it, and we'll see what happens here. And he does risk it. Luckily, Norris is going to surely come through a lot of these cars now. Need more new... I've put loads in there, Lean. I'll have to have a look to see how many more I can create. But I'm sure I've got loads in there. As Hamilton now gets up to P6. Norris coming through now 12th. It doesn't really matter, Night Pig. Any will be fine. Just make good content. That is what you got to do. So, P4. And we're going to get P9. And P8. It's a good job in the end. Not too bad. We didn't need that many points anyway. And as you can see, we got a bad team score match up there at Imola. So not a lot we can do about that one. And it was P2, as we knew. So we got P2, which is decent. The question will be, is what will we get from the crate? I'm going to do this quick just so we can get some in. We're not going to be able to finish the next sprint, but I'm going to get some races in anyway. See what happens with the matchups. As we get 15 Zhou Guan Yu. And something that we don't really want. We needed some big upgrade. Not this time. 5 Alex Albon. Yeah. Tough sprints tonight. Especially when it's so hard to get them. But you'll be able to see, the reason why I need the behemoth is, yeah, look at that, 43 out of 50. That would have been a welcome upgrade. That would have been great. The good thing is we're on 500 plus million now. That will help massively as we get another higher team score. We are on to 15 higher team scores versus 3 lower team score. Somebody ask Hutch the question. That is awful. Like, there's no way that can be correct. 15 higher team score. Like, that is so tough. Can't really do a lot with that. We're lucky we're winning. That'll be the excuse though, MK. We're winning some of them. So it's not that bad. They want the boost back. They want the boost and the coins back. Any overtakes, please. Not looking likely. As into 13th we go. Past the rival 2. And then conserve. Question will be, is that soft tyre car that is about to come behind me, if it goes soft tyres, we know it's got a 2-stop. If it goes onto hards, it can probably go to the end. So if it goes a 2-stop, we can probably win this duel. That's going to be the big question. He's going to get held up. We're going to be able to sit behind him and gain power unit. Welcome, David. '14th and 16th. It's got to be looking at higher matchmaking though, hasn't it? It's got to be. There's no way, on averages, it can find that many higher team scores over lower. Be very surprised. I don't think they'll do that, Widow, because they've actually removed that rule this season. So I don't think you'll see that come into play. So he pits. Question is, he goes to hard, so he's going to go to the end of the race. But he's going to come out in some clear air as well, which is annoying. But I'm going to try and gain some power unit back. Have 100% power unit. Ready to attack as we get into 11th place. Well, you'd think that, Nick. You'd think there'll be a lot more lower team scores making it into champs and higher. That's what you would think. That's what I would think. As rival goes to hards as well. We're going to get ahead of him on one car. Or are we? No, we are. Don't think we're going to keep hold of this win. I think this is too difficult. Haven't got the power unit on Norris. $13 Kevin for Justin. Ouch. 13 Kevin. That is not what you want. Very painful. Very painful. Can we get back Gasly? Oh, we can't. What about past the rival? Yes. Well, we're up to 15th. And Alonso comes straight past us. And Hamilton gets into 13th. Just can't get Gasly though. We're definitely not winning the duel. That is certain. Because we can't get past. We can't find overtakes. Rivals now pushing as well. As we get into 12th. It is tough. It's tough racing, absolutely. But it adds to the challenge, I'm afraid. A tough challenge. We've only got to find one position here. I've only got to find one. There's the one. There's the two. We could win this race. We could win this race. 10th is not going to get any higher. I think we've won. I think we've managed it. Never give up. I almost say we give up. But we're going to come home. And we're going to take the win. We'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. Didn't think that was going to be the case though. Absolutely didn't. 27 points. Not good at all. But against the matchmaking, we're doing okay. And we're up to 600 million now. Which is very, very good. All the higher team scores. 15-3. 18 races, 15 higher. And that is the lowest that I have seen for a long time. Absolute lowest I have seen for ages. I am not complaining about that one. On Imola as well. So if I use a decent boost here. Yeah, I must have just went, hello, can you get me a better matchup? And that's what I did. Let's go and get 47. Good competitive race or an easy win against a lower team score? Probably racing sprints. I would probably say team score, easy win. Racing GPs, duels, probably... I'd like an enjoyable, but I can win. We'll find the balance for that one. They're feeling exposed. No worries, Andy. Appreciate you watching. And good luck in your future races. I mean, yeah. It's not a great viewing in terms of the matchmaking, that's for sure. I would have laughed if this person was lower and had a full power unit set up and rinsed me. That would have been funny. What would you prefer, James? Oh, not another safety car. You got to be kidding me. We're getting safety cars every race. I need a safety car count. Actually, that's probably quite a good idea. I might add a safety car count. Because that is like... We had one in Monaco not too long ago. We must have had about 5 or 6 in 18 races. That's true. I wouldn't mind if we were playing duels. I wouldn't mind like a competitive fun race. But I think probably GPs and sprints, you most likely want it as easy as possible, don't you? Also, put if it's 1 lap or 2. Yeah, I could do. There's so much data you could collect in some of these races. But let's see now. 7th and 9th. It's going to be a wet race to the end. We should score 47 points in this one. Maybe they should put sponsor tasks onto sprints. That would make it interesting. So we're about to get racing. This should be a 47 point swing. We like Imola. It's a good one to get. Yeah, well, true, MK. Let's get club tournaments loaded first. Can we get into P5? Yes. P5, P7. When does everyone pit? I might pit Norris now. Don't need to risk it with Norris. Let's get Hamilton through. Should get some clean air to run in, but maybe get a little bit of clean air. If I can get past these pretty quick. And we can. Good stuff. We should get a big undercut here. Should get a massive undercut. I know I've got to look after tyres. As we just jolt around. But there you go. Into P1 we go. Just going to try and save a little bit of tyre. This one's looking better. Just when do we want to time it, really, for this one? I can pretty much push as well now. Yeah, coins from sprints is poor. They should just do lower crates. They literally should. Or increase the top crates and then lower the rest. We definitely don't need coins. That is just pointless. Especially for how long it takes. Definitely coins is not good. We always, yeah, you'd think it would be an easy change. It's just like the pit pass coins at the end of the day. Exactly the same as them. Safety car mini by Widow.
Looks like we just got a donation.
Widow, we appreciate it. Thank you very much, Widow. I mean, hopefully that stops the safety car coming out for the next 20 minutes. That would be nice. But everyone put a W for Widow88 in the chat. For his kind, or her kind, generosity. What a legend. And that is the Magic 47. That is what we, that's what we like. Nice 47 points. Let's go. So, let's continue on. So we're at about 65 points now. 74. See if we can get some more Imolas. Give me Imola. Oh, we're back to the higher team score. Didn't take long. Monaco. Ugh. 16 higher team score matchups. 4 lower. 16. I think when we see 16 and 4, I don't think we quite understand the impact of 16 higher team score. That is huge. That is like unplayable territory. Yeah, I mean, it could be server related. And yeah, worst track for this one as well. Real player. But we're going to just try and get some points. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be able to finish this sprint. But we're just going to complete some races, see if our matchmaking improves. And until the end, basically. But we're not in a bad position. We started pretty well, 11th and 12th. I'll take that for a start. It's not bad at all. Be nice if we could dive up the inside here and get some more. But not yet. Probably kind of want to swap these around. But Rival's going to be quick. Is he going to go for 4 soft? On Leclerc, it's probably not the driver you do it with. Not on downforce, anyway. And we are into 11th and 10th. We're moving well here. Dive bomb, last corner on the Mercedes. Yes. Here we go. Here's a chance. This is where my track rotation car setups are great. Somadera, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Not missed too much. It's been pretty smooth sailing. A lot of higher team score matchups is what we've been getting. So this rival is pushing. I'm just going to save power unit. They're not going to do another lap. They're going to have to go to hards. Yeah, the problem is I've got more of this than I do of the green bottle, Julianis. And he does go round again, which is interesting. We just can't get the rival. He's going to run out of tyre very shortly. I'm just going to try and push into pit. Rival is out of tyres, and they are going to lose a little bit of time. Not massive. We're going to lose enough, though. We've got the second pit box. That means we might jump the rival. And we do. Always good to know. That is job well done in the pits by the team. Can Hamilton get past Slowson? Not quite. Rivals pushing. We're going to keep him at bay for now. Might earn some good points off this race. Rivals frustrated. We are actually... Oh, wow. We got a little crybaby, it seems. F1 UK Mark Elliott using wet tyres because he's got a higher team score and he's losing. Ah, let's all put an R in the chat. Ah, poor guy. Oh, you have to laugh. Now on TV, MK, absolutely. What a guy. Imagine doing that in front of like 60 people as well. I mean, yeah, you've literally just watched. I mean, if everybody took a screenshot of this, everybody put it into support, that would be quite funny. I mean, luckily, it's not going to take too long to finish. We've probably got time for maybe one more race after this one. At the end, go to pit strategy. Yeah, we'll have a look. He won't be too long, but he won't be too long behind. Yeah, I mean, he just took a free point in his own sprint. But, I mean, he had a higher team score as well. That's quite embarrassing. For a higher team score, used the downforce boost, and still got his arse whooped. Job done. Job done. There you go, look. 1569. Wow. What was he running? Level 5, look, strategy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And I'm running a fully balanced setup. That is why I tell you in my strategy guides to use my strategies. Because you win. Yeah, I know. He said well done goes to wet and put the angry face on. But we've probably got time for one more race then. Let's see if we can finish on 17 higher. Yes, we can. Well, that was easier. Maybe that. 17. We're going to finish this stream. 21 races. 17 were higher. He's some warrior. You never know. We could still win. But I'm pretty sure, going to say, this was pretty sure is a real player. And it is Tulip Boost for the rival. Who gets decent enough start. We've got Hamilton up to 19th. Oh my god, not a... We've got a Red Bull. Smokey. Our safety car look has been incredible. We must have had more safety cars than lower team score matchups. Quite literally. What a frustrating sprint session. Very frustrating. Now we've got to wait another lap. Definitely more than 4. I reckon we've had about 7 or 8 easy. So 21 races, around 8 safety cars, 17 higher team scores, 4 lower. Jesus. That is rough. A rough going. I mean, it makes a long last race, this does. So, booing the 5-3 by the looks of it. Right, back racing we go. Back at Monza. And do we do 5 laps or do we just do 4? Yeah, I'm going to say 4-4 might be easier. Not this lap though. Ignore me on that one. Because he's going to push all of his power unit in traffic pretty much, isn't he? I don't think we're going to like undercut him. I reckon he'll go to 5 laps. If he does go to 5 laps, game on. Surely he extends, or does he go 1 driver? I reckon he's going to definitely extend this. Yes, he extends with 1. Extends with the other. Back cars should pit. They do. Apart from 1 car. Now we pace. Now we push. Full beans. Let's go. We've got to get past this RB really quick. If we can just fly into this chicane. And of course we don't. Of course we don't. Now we get through. Don't think we're going to undercut both. Well, not both cars. I don't think we're going to do 1. Wow. That undercut didn't really gain me anything. I mean, we got ahead of the rival at a point. But I thought it would give me a lot more than that. Thought we'd have at least... yeah. Clearly the undercut Monza, not that strong. Quite a lot, MK. It's pretty boring without champs, if I'm honest. Especially if I don't take... I'm thinking about not taking the free-to-play to champs this week, so... That is also why it's going to be annoying not to go champs. But into 10th we go. Or 11th, sorry. We've done the best we can. Rival's just far too quick. We'll finish one car ahead though. P11. Ooh, tough racing. Absolutely tough racing. So, let's just have a look quickly at that. It was 17 team score higher, 4 on the low side. Out of 21 races, 17 of them were a lot higher. So that was a difficult round of sprint racing. Sadly, we haven't got enough time to finish that last one, but it would take me another half an hour anyway to complete it. But make sure to join our Discord. That will be in the comment section in the chat right now. Make sure to join that. You can ask me any questions. And remember, your strategy guide is already out for qualifying tomorrow. So go and take a look at that. And hopefully we can get you some really good results. So, Lean, Davor, thank you very much for your gifted subs as always, and also Widow for your donation on the stream too. So have a good one, have an absolute blast. If you need me, just tag me in Discord. I am more than happy to help. So if I hear from you, I'll definitely try and help you. But have a good one, thank you all, and we'll see you. I might have a cheeky qualifying tomorrow to come on stream.